The day was bright, and the pale winter sun had melted away some of the snow from the field, although there were still deep patches, and the grass did show through in a couple of places. Plumripple had taken the kits outside to burn off some energy before they had completely destroyed the makeshift camp. At first they were wary of the white stuff crunching underneath their paws and clinging to their fur, but before long they had overcome their fear and were bounding around, pushing each other into snowdrifts and coming up blinking with snow on their whiskers. After the past couple of stressful days, it did her good to see them acting so silly and playing. She smiled to herself. She looked up from watching the kids and saw Suki heading into camp, and was pleased when the young she-cat came over and gently bumped noses with her. The smoke's finally cleared from the camp. It's safe. Gather up those little rascals and you can head home. Suki was glad to be the bringer of good news, for a change, and word quickly spread. Before long the entire clan was up and ready to move. Cloudwhisker and Ivyclaw had been busy in the gorge earlier that day. The medicine cat's den had been put to rights, ash and debris had been swept away, and they had hunted all throughout the forest for moss that had survived the fire to make their patients comfortable. Ivyclaw had been pleased to find most of her supplies were intact, if not a little disorganised. Both cats were ready to settle their patients in. Violetpaw had been carefully carried over to them, and they had settled her into a corner at the back of the den, where they could keep a close eye on her, but she would not be disturbed by the coming and going. She was still unconscious, though, which worried them both. Neither medicine cat had known a cat to stay this way for such a long time, but she looked all right, just asleep. And they tried to dribble a tiny bit of water into her mouth as often as they could, and to keep her comfortable. They hoped with time she would awake again. Plumripple sent the kits scurrying back to camp under the watchful eye of some of the other adults. Then she walked back to Brokenstar. He was watching the others leave, with a worried expression on his face. "I should be leading them back, Plumripple. I should be the one that was checking out the camp. I should have been the one that made sure it was safe." She could see the frustration building under his pelt. "Give it time. The main thing is you are here, and you will be able to lead us again. But for now, you need to rest and recover. You need to build your strength. So we need to get you back to camp where Ivyclaw can work her best." She lent him her strength to stand on his 3 remaining paws, and with him leaning on her heavily, they made their way slowly across the field and down the path towards their home. It was hard going for both of them. Brokenstar had to stop several times to rest, but he was determined to make it back to their home of his own power. But by the time they had arrived, the sun had set below the trees line, and the cats had all arrived. All able-bodied members of the clan gathered around to see their leader limp into camp, carefully and painfully. But they were all glad to see him do it. The woods rang with the sound of their yowls as he settled himself down into his accustomed place, and Ivyclaw was quick to come over to see him and to make sure he had not reopened his wound on the journey. "Take some willow bark and sleep, Brokenstar. You are healing well, but you will find you've used up most of your energy, and it will hurt in the morning." His head was already dropping, and their leader was asleep before the medicine cat could return with the herb she had prepared for him. As evening drew in, the cats returned to their usual roles, happy to be back in the familiar surroundings of their home. The kits were tucked into the nursery, and the warriors had come across a nest of mice earlier, so the clan had feasted well. Most adults were settling down in the clearing, glad to finally be able to get some rest. Suddenly, Suki let out a gasp, which had everyone looking up in surprise. Blackberry was coming down the path. She looked a bit bedraggled and thin, but alive and well. Everyone gathered around her, bombarding her with questions. Where had she been? How did she escape the fire? Silverfoot managed to calm the clan down and create a bit of space around the poor she-cat, who by now was feeling very overwhelmed. She began to explain herself. The fire and the smoke had me so confused. I was running this way and that. I completely lost my bearings. With so many trees gone, I didn't know where I was, and then I smelled fox. They were making the most of the confusion and were hunting. I managed to find a spot to hide, but they kept on circling me. Maybe they could scent me, I don't know. But it felt like forever. And they just wouldn't leave. I must have dozed off, because when I awoke, they had finally left me alone. Most of the clan gathered around her, but Plumripple looked at her carefully. Something didn't quite add up here. She had no idea what had happened to Blackberry when she was missing, but she didn't look or smell like she'd run into a fox. But she knew for certain there was something that the she-cat was not telling. Angelwing and Feathertail were talking across the gorge. Despite being from different clans, the females had formed a strong friendship whilst dealing with the destruction of the fire. So, you're a kitty pet, and you gave up the soft life for the clan? Angelwing sounded surprised. Why would anyone give up a warm home and infinite supply of food for the harsh reality of the clan life? It wasn't all good. Sure, the warm bed was nice and not having to worry about when my next meal was, but the things the two legs did to me. Feathertail looked into the distance, her tail lashing. I wish I could look forward to spring, the joy of the hunt, the possibility of kits, but the two legs denied me both of those things. I'm lucky Branchclaw accepted me for who I was. Angelwing looked confused, and Feathertail realised she didn't understand what her time as a kitty pet had done to her. They declawed me. They took away my means to support myself. Without the clan, I would starve to death out here. And they denied me the ability to have my own kits when they spayed me. Apparently it was for my own good. Feathertail took a moment. She didn't often tell her story as a kitty pet, as it still upset her when she thought of what she could have been. Angelwing felt bad for her friend. She hadn't considered there was downsides to living the easy life. She was glad she'd been clan raised, even though they had been wiped out by a flood when she was very young, and she had lived most of her life at the barn. She was even more thankful that she had found Thistlewhisker, although she didn't like HoneyClan, and most of the cats there, especially the bossy she-cat Suki. She remembered how hard it was to survive on her own, even though she had a full set of claws to depend on. I may need my clan come the springtime, she smiled shyly. I hope to have my own litter of kits this year. Feathertail felt happy for her friend. While she'll never have kits of her own, it filled her with joy to see others with their young. Well, you better still be able to travel. I'm not having any kits stopping you from getting to the gatherings. You'll need to come and see me from time to time, especially when the clans separate again. She was going to miss her new friend, and hoped they would still be able to see each other when the clans met. Of course not. No kit's going to stop me, even if I have to carry them there and back myself. Angelwing's answer was definite. She felt like she had found a lost friend in Feathertail, and she wasn't going to give that up in a hurry. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cat Challenge. And today we are back in the gorge with Broken Clan. And I am very excited to be back in the gorge, though also kind of annoyed because the gorge glitches out slightly when it snows. It doesn't put a white layer down here. Instead, it puts a green layer down here. So, yeah, that's a bit weird. Blackberry, what are you doing? Everyone's still just standing around Blackberry from when I was recording that little bit. Right, let's turn options back on. Options, autonomy. Why did I say options? That's weird. So Feathertail and Angelwing have been talking, and oh, that's so cute. Feathertail has told Angelwing, there we go, about her previous life as a kitty pet, and why are you leaving paw prints when there is no snow to leave paw prints in? Again, Silverfoot, where are you going? Ah, so many cats. He is going to go practice hunting. Greystorm is going to go catch something. That's good. So, Blackberry is back. Blackberry disappeared. And she is also going to go catch something. Blackberry disappeared and just went poof. And no one actually knew where she was. No one does know where she was. That makes no sense. But Plumripple doesn't think that her story particularly lines up, because Blackberry doesn't smell like fox. And yes, it was snowing, but she still should smell like fox, and that's just, it doesn't quite fit right with Plumripple. Also, the temporary camp is still set up. I will probably take the moss nests out of here. Also, do we have stuff in this chest? Did I put stuff in this chest? I did put stuff in this chest. This needs to go back in Ivyclaw's inventory. Right. I'll do that later because it's on a separate lot, meaning it's really annoying to put stuff, take stuff in and out the chest. And Golden Paw is just sitting there whilst Dapplepelt is fighting with a bug. Ugh, Petal Paw. Right, you need to be asleep. Come on. Excuse me. Go back to sleep. I'm sorry, Petal Paw. Where's Dustpaw? Dustpaw. There's Dustpaw. Dustpaw is actually gonna, he's gonna go catch Honeypot Ant. If he succeeds in that, I feel like he might keep it and maybe give it to Honeyfur. Where's, no, Thornpaw. You are just standing here. Why don't you try and catch these termites? Goldenpaw. You want to sniff Honeyfur? That's interesting. Oh, she wants to sniff Violet Paw. And she wants to sniff Cloud Whisker. You can sniff Cloud Whisker. Where's Cloud Whisker? Cloud Whisker's over here, so you can come sniff him. Excuse me. Dawnpaw, what are you doing? Dawnpaw's again just sitting here. You've got, no, Adaclaw's got fleas. Is Ivyclaw doing anything at the moment? No, I think you would come down to Ivyclaw and ask if she may treat his fleas. Because currently, like, both medicine cats are working. Oh, she's in the sick cat's den. Right, Adaclaw, come down here and sniff Ivyclaw to see if she would cure your fleas. And I cannot speak. Dawnpaw, where's Suki? Suki is in the middle of camp. Okay. Dawnpaw, sniff Suki, nuzzle Suki, socialise with Suki. Tickle's not going away. Silverfoot's still practicing hunting on this ball. But I'm actually going to cancel that and get him to do some proper hunting. I did put the fish from the other clan, the other camp even, in his inventory, but we still need to do some hunting. Winter is hard on Broken Clan because they do not have... Well, I don't know if winter's necessarily hard. It has been hard currently, and there's Foxden with the foxes. That's great, because they haven't really been down to the beach particularly often. Though I think Silverfoot, after he's finished hunting, if he's not too tired, he is actually getting tired, so I might send Branchclaw down, because Branchclaw does seem to be a cat that is does love to fish. Also, there is like a 3% chance, and he has a hairball, a 3% chance that they will actually get swept away by the tide in the winter. It's really high all in the other seasons, but in the winter, I imagine there's ice forming on here, but it's like a part of the ocean according to the Sims game. So yeah, it doesn't technically freeze. But there's a lot less two legs activity here, and so the cats do tend to be able to come down here a lot more often. Broken Star's still asleep. Who else could go fishing? So I guess Greystorm. Oh no, never mind. Greystorm's actually training his apprentice. Thornpaw and Greystorm do like to train, and also Dawnpaw's decided to take a mate because Sims 3, if you go out the household for any length of time, they will randomly take a mate from a selection of cats. That is annoying because apprentices, they don't have mates. Petalpaw. So, where's your sister? Because your sister was supposed to be up here with you. Goldenpaw isn't feeling great. Goldenpaw's worried about Petalpaw, and in turn, she wants to spend a lot of time with her. And I think, where's Dustpaw? Ah, the cats. Dustpaw. Oh, he actually managed to catch that, and he's gonna practice hunting with Dapplepelt. Training even. I'm not sure why. Oh, this'll get. I'm not sure why he's not doing it with Adaclaw. Did I send Adaclaw hunting? No, Adaclaw's not hunting. Oh right, he was gonna get his fleas cured. That's probably why. Ivyclaw, can you groom him? Will he allow you to groom? Because if you can, then you can cure his fleas. I think we still have stuff in this chest. Ah, no, don't. Okay, no, I transferred everything. Well, we do have stuff in the other chest, and I'll just go and get some of that. Where's Ivyclaw just gone? Ivyclaw, where are you going? You're gonna go groom him. There's no need to run 6 times around the camp. Ooh, Plumripple, where are you going? You're going to catch something. I'm not going to stop her, especially as it's just a termite. Blossom. These Sims and cats. They're just going places they're not supposed to be. Right, come back over here. Blossom, you have gone dormant. So you need to actually... Can you go dormant? Yeah, photosynthesize. And Goldenpaw... Oh, Goldenpaw's actually deciding to go and train. So maybe she's trying to take her mind off her sister. And, like... just distract herself. Suki's searching for prey in the gorge. That's fine. Suki, why do you still have so much prey in your inventory? I'm actually going to put this prey that she has in the prey pile. So, the bird, yep, we can eat that. The crocodile, we can eat that. Can we eat this beetle? Yep, we can. What about this beetle? Yep, we can eat that one too. And the rest of it, I think I'll actually put the tortoise down. Anyone else got anything they can provide to the prey pile? A rainbow fish, if this isn't broken. No, I think I actually chucked all the food in Broken Star's inventory. So that would be why he has so much prey on him. Can we eat the termite? Ah, the termite's stacking. No stacking termite. No, that needs to be sold. What about the light beetle? Can we sell? Okay, that I'll just keep in his inventory. Water beetle. Ah, why does everything love to stack? I don't even know where that's gone. Okay, can we eat it? No. Can we eat this? Yes, okay. That can be what's down for now. Dapplepelt! Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You're being so cute. Thistlecit and Dapplepelt are interacting. Where is Tumblekit? Tumblekit is actually going to go sniff Blackberry. And where's Blackberry? Blackberry is all the way over here. So, Thistlecit and Blackberry apparently. Oh, ow! Oh, that's cute. Blackberry's going to go sniff Thistlecit. And Waspkit and Bumblecit are playing. I'm not sure if Plumripple would be particularly happy about Bumblecit going out of camp. With Bumblecit's seizures. And Angel Wing, what are you doing? You're searching for prey, and the medicine cat's dead. Broken Star. Okay, these cats just got up. No, I need you to... Actually, no, Broken Star, you can stay up. Broken Star is able to get up. But Violet Paw is still unconscious, misses. So, your energy level needs to be lowered, and you need to go to sleep. Adaclaw is going to eat something. Oh, no, he's going to go guard something. You need to pee, Adaclaw. Pee. Cloud Whisker, what are you doing? He's going to go eat. You don't really need to eat, but if I cancel the interaction, then the fish is going to be broken. The Goldenpaw even is going to go catch something, and she also needs to pee. Adaclaw. No, Adaclaw, you're not that tired. Oh, that's Dapplepelt. Dapplepelt, you're still not particularly tired. What are you doing in the Queen's Den? Madam. Well, actually, the Queen's Den is one of the few places they can sleep, as the Warrior's Den did kind of burn a lot when the fire jumped through the trees and ended up in the camp, but the meteor did not land in camp. Though a shard did. This shard severed Broken Star's leg. Silverfoot, what are you doing? You're still hunting. You're such a good cat. He actually tries to provide for his clan. I'm going to get Dapplepelt up. Dapplepelt can also go hunting. Plumripple, you really need to pee. Yeah. Oh, Branchclaw, did you manage to catch anything? You did. I will, you can do some more fishing. Who else can actually come down here and fish? Greystorm, come down here and fish. You can only do 4 rounds of fishing, or else you will, like, there is still a chance they will get ill, but the water here is a lot less cold than the water in, for example, a pond, because it is still flowing more than the water in the pond. If that makes any sense, that it probably doesn't. Feathertail! Oh, Feathertail's asleep over here. Plumripple, where are you going? Plumripple's searching for prey. And apparently Cloud Whisker is coming over and pouncing on Thornpaw. I'm forgetting cats' names. This clan is too big. So within the next couple of episodes, Broken Clan and Honey Clan even is going to go back to their own territory. Though I feel like Dustpaw would be a little reluctant to leave. Dustpaw is very close to Petalpaw, and Petalpaw is in a coma. So Dustpaw, I don't know if he would want to leave. And he hasn't really been training with Adderclaw either. He has more been training with the cats of Broken Clan. So I'm not sure if Dustpaw is going to head home with Honey Clan, or if he will decide to actually stay in Broken Clan's territory, and that's lag. But again, the same kind of thing. Violetpaw's currently unconscious, but Violetpaw is Dawnpaw's sister, and Suki is very close to their mother. Some crows just started squawking outside my window. So Suki is very close to Violetpaw's mother, and I feel like she would kind of feel like it was her responsibility to take care of her. So if Angel Wing, what are you doing in the Medicine Cat's Den? No. This is the Medicine Cat's Den, madam. You will not be sleeping in here. If you're going to sleep somewhere, sleep in the Queen's Den. Like, it's still not the greatest place to be, but still, it'll be better than Medicine Cat's Den. Back to the subject I was talking about. Violetpaw might probably, if she does recover, Suki, if you could actually come over here after you're going to eat something, and I actually need Ivyclaw. I need Ivyclaw to come down here, because I've decided it is the fairy damselfish that Suki has 2 of, and where was it? A plasma beetle. And I have already used up one of the fairy damselfish for yesterday. Ivyclaw, you can't have fleas. Also, Adderclaw, yeah, you can't have fleas because you did groom with, Ivyclaw did groom you, and I will go and grab the medical item in a second. You want to play with Broken Star? You can't really play with Broken Star. You can sniff Angel Wing, but I'm not sure if she's going to be particularly happy about it. She's sleeping anyway. Angel Wing doesn't particularly get along particularly well. I've said particularly a lot. She doesn't really get along well with most of the cats in Honey Clan. Like, she's okay with Adderclaw. Broken Clan, she's like better relationship with, but she really, oh my god, she hates Silverfoot. What's that about? She does not like Silverfoot, and she does not like Suki. Suki and her are not close. Ivyclaw, how are your needs? Okay. You have to get up. I'm sorry, madam. Suki, no, don't goof around with Adderclaw. You need to come down here and give the fairy damselfish to Ivyclaw. Why is Bumblecit's name not Bumblecit? I've changed that like 3 times and it's just not staying. Okay, can you give the fairy damselfish to Ivy Claw? I've got hiccups. Oh, Thistlecit. Maybe Thistlecit's not feeling very well and he wants to be close to his mum. That's cute. I just want to know, what is this position, Suki? Thank you. Ivyclaw, are you gonna, like... Oh, you're gonna be nuzzled by Suki. I'm just gonna stick the fairy damselfish in your inventory. And I'm just gonna give you the other one, because Suki was supposed to give you both of them. So they're actually gonna go off and nuzzle, and Ivyclaw, who had the plasma beetle? Okay. Dapplepelt has a plasma beetle. Dapplepelt's currently hunting. Oh, both of Ivyclaw's kits, I think, aren't feeling very well. I might get Greystorm to come down here and actually snuggle with Thistlecit. Not Thistlecit, Tumblekit even. Bumblekit, whose name is refusing to change, is nuzzling Silverfoot. What? Oh my god. The cuteness is just too cute. We have Plumripple in the background snuggling with Waspkit, and then Bumblekit's going to come over and be nuzzled by Silverfoot. I'm not sure how well this nuzzle's going to go. Oh, he's actually quite good friends with Silverfoot. That's good. You're close to your deputy. Silverfoot's just like watching him. Is it getting late? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, so cute. The cats are adorable. Oh my god. So Plumripple's over here snuggling with Waspkit. Ivyclaw is sleeping. No, madam, get up. And we've got Suki. What are you doing? Just stop running about and you can search for some prey. Currently the clan isn't hungry, but they're going to be, and we have a lot of cats to feed. Oh, that's a good point. Where's Branchclaw? I've kind of just forgotten about him. He's heading home. That's good. How much did you catch? Oh, he caught a frog. He also has a plasma beetle. So if he passes Ivyclaw on the way down, all the way back, then I think he could give her that. And then she can help to cure... No, stop going in the leader's den. Go down here, little man. She can help to cure Violetpaw. And... Greystorm's coming to go snuggle with his kit, and I need to turn the lights on because they are not on. Where are the lights? It's off, lights on. Maybe they were on. Why is everything so dark? Okay. Oh, he wants to sniff Branchclaw. You can do that. He also wants to sniff Suki. Where's Broken Star? No, you're not allowed to catch something. I'm sorry, you may want to provide for your clan, but you're not that well at the moment. Dustpaw, you're too tired. Dustpaw, go to bed. I know you're just going to go to bed, but I don't want him to take up the big pet beds. So you can come sleep in the little pet bed. Adaclaw is gonna go scratch something. Oh, I didn't mean to cancel that. Oops. Who are you? Who are you? You're Blackberry. Okay. Blackberry's gonna go catch something. She actually managed to catch a squirrel. Petalpaw. No, madam. Hang on, let me sort out Petalpaw. Okay, so I have sorted out Petalpaw. She is back in bed, but Ivyclaw's portrait colour changed. And she is actually playing with Cloud Whisker. What's that about? Come on, you two. Stop it. No, Ivyclaw. Stop pouncing. Stop pouncing. What? Excuse me? Suki? What? Did you just level up your hunting skill? I think that's what it was. I just got a heart attack because I thought Suki was expecting kits. So Suki is actually, her hunting skill is getting pretty good. And I think she might actually look for, some snakes after she's finished hunting. Blackberry, you've been hunting. Petalpaw is, yeah, no, stop, take care of yourself. Also, where's the light just gone? The light has disappeared. Why has the light disappeared? Where is the light? I'm having trouble finding it. Right, I need the light on. Thank you. Not Blackberry, Ivyclaw. Ah! The light just turned off again. Off. On. Stay on this time. Ivyclaw. Ivyclaw is off. Okay. Her scratching me is really low. Okay, sorry, my recording randomly cut out. Broken Star, I just wanted to see what he was doing. But yeah, Ivyclaw's needs are really... Oh my god, they just got lower. Oh my god, Ivyclaw. No, stop. Eat, pee. Good gracious. This is the first, time my cats have ever gone into the red. Ivyclaw. Well, she's definitely ill because her portrait colour's gone into the red. I will get up a random generator and roll for her. It was cold, but the snow was still melting in the gorge. She shivered as she made her way to the medicine cat's den. Through the pale light of the sunset, she had been feeling tired and heavy for several days now. Her head ached. She wasn't sure if she was shivering due to the cold or because she was actually ill. But she had tried to push it to the back of her mind because of all the injured cats from the fire. But now she thought she probably should rest. She stumbled slightly as she entered the den, causing Cloud Whisker to look up from Briarpaw. He was immediately over by her side, checking her temperature. Ivyclaw, you're burning up. How long have you been like this? He hurried her over to an empty moss nest, and she didn't have the energy to argue. The soft bedding felt so comfortable as her legs finally gave up, and she sunk into its depths. Her eyes felt so heavy. Ivyclaw, take this. Cloud Whisker passed her some herbs, and she just managed to muster enough energy to chew them before her eyes fell closed and she fell into deep sleep. Well, so Ivyclaw has come down with a bad case of the flu. So she is going to be stuck in her own medicine cat's den for a while. Cloud Whisker doesn't seem particularly happy about her coming down with the flu. He's very worried, especially as Cloud Whisker and the rest of Honey Clan are going to head back to their own clan in a couple of days. So he wants to make sure there is going to be another cat that will be able to take care of her. And I was thinking about a cat that has... Violetpaw, I know you don't feel very well. We're ignoring Violetpaw's needs at the moment, so she's fine. I was thinking about Feathertail. Feathertail can't hunt, and she's not really done much for the clan currently. So if Cloud Whisker and Ivyclaw kind of teach her the basics of the herbs and teach her that what she needs to do to take care of Ivyclaw, and of course if Bumbleclit ends up having a seizure, then Cloud Whisker will be able to leave Broken Clan in a little bit of a less worried state. So I am going to have to end this video here though. I do hope you have enjoyed it. I was also wondering if you would like me to record doing so I was going to renovate Star Falls because I want to create my own little area for them to visit Star Clan, not the one the world has given us. So I was wondering if you would be interested in seeing me do that. I probably will upload it anyway, just because it has something to do with warrior cats, but I wanted to see how many of you are actually interested in seeing me do that. So, yeah. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you want to join me, and I do hope you have a lovely day. Bye!